Hello there. My name's Kat. Welcome back to Miscat Squad, the geeky and Let's Play talk show. That's all about, you guys guessed it, geeky goodness and video games. Do you love androids? I love androids. Do you like Detroit Become Human? You know darn well I like Detroit Become Human. I'm choking. Stay calm. Well, today, we're going to be reacting to something that is related to Detroit Become Human and its amazingness. That is Kara, guys! Kara! And that is the short film that was made by none other than the amazing, awesome sauce Quantic Dream themselves. That was the prototype. It served as the prototype for Detroit Become Human, when Detroit Become Human was just used for the PS3. The game was supposed to be for the PS3, but then it came out for the PS4, and Detroit Become Human is a masterpiece. Well, hello guys! As I just said in my intro, my name is Kat, and yeah, if you're new, welcome to Miscat Squad, and we talk about a lot of good things here. We react to a lot of great things, and I'm the girl that kind of missed out on the interwebs, so consider me the girl who's discovering the interwebs for the first time, and this is my journey. But anyway, guys, yeah, today we're gonna be reacting finally to the Kara short film that Quantic Dream did create, and I consider it really like a short film because it kind of really is. It's the length of a short film animation, and also it was used, again, like I said before, is as the prototype for, you know, what it was used as a prototype for what Quantic Dream's Detroit Become Human was going to be on the PS3, but the game did come out for the PS4 and was a masterpiece. So many people love it out there. I, for one, myself, am obsessed with this fandom and would love to do more to support it. Despite the fact that we just finished the game on Miscat Squad, there's a lot more that we can do to really support this amazing, awesome sauce family. That's right, guys. But yeah, you guys have been like sending this to me even before I did play Detroit Become Human on Miscat Squad, and it's about time that I finally listened to you and did react to it, because I've been waiting for like a perfect time to really react to it, and now I have the time to do this. So I was like, you know what? Let's bring more Detroit Become Human content back to Miscat Squad, and also let's react to Kara, the amazing prototype, and what brought us to Detroit Become Human. So let's get started, guys. Let's get androids. I try to tell jokes, I'm just cringy. This is why I don't discover anything on the interwebs. Why, guys? Why? Because I'm just a cringe bucket of oh goody gumdrops. That's why. But anyway, guys, let's get started. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time I reacted to this. Kara. To see the process. Yes! I'm so excited because I want to see the process, Kara. God bless you, Quantic Dream. Oh my god, to see the beginning, to see the prototypes and everything, guys. Okay, look how much the graphics have improved from the PS3 to the PS4. Imagine Detroit Become Human on the PS4.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
ID.
KPC 897504C.
Can you move your head?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Your eyes now.
Yes. See their prototypes.
Cervical and optical animation.
Look at the heart! Look at the heart!
Initialization text.
Hello. I'm a third generation AX400 android. I can look after your house, do the cooking, mind the kids. I organize your appointments.
This is so
cool. I speak
cool.
300 languages, and I am entirely at your disposal as a sexual partner.
Cartoonish,
no need to feed me or recharge
you know,
me.
like the style that
I'm
it was on
with
the
a quantic
PS4.
battery that makes me autonomous for 173 years.
Nice.
Do you want to give me a name?
Yeah. From now on, your name is Kara.
My name is Kara.
Oh.
Initialization and memorization checked. Now, can you move your arms?
Oh, cool. To see their prototype, like they had those ideas for such a long time. Oh my god.
Upper limb connection checked. Now say something in German.
Ich bin ein AX400 Android dritter Generation.
Well, how
Erschaffen als Ihr
did he?
persönlicher Assistent und intimer Beziehungspartner.
Speak German.
Say it in French.
Je suis un Android de troisième génération
Wow.
AX400
Talented,
conçu
okay,
pour être
guys.
votre assistante personnelle et votre
That's Miss
partenaire.
Mama for you.
Okay, now sing something in Japanese.
This is so cool. Stop it! This is amazing! Oh my god. I want an Android
Multilingual
friend.
verbal expression checked. Go ahead, take a few steps.
Please make it to Detroit Become Human movie. Or like a series on Netflix, please. Oh.
Locomotion checked. Great, you're ready for work, honey.
What's going to happen to me now?
I'll reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Sold. I'm a sort of merchandise.
Oh.
Is that right?
Yeah, of course you're merchandise, baby. I mean, you're a computer with
No,
arms
no,
and legs
no.
and capable of doing all sorts of things. And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see. I thought...
You thought?
What?
What did you think?
I thought... I was alive.
What is this? That's not part of the protocol. More memory components going off the rails. Okay, recording. Defective model.
What the heck?
Disassemble and check the required components.
You're disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of stuff.
Don't.
You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem somewhere.
No, I feel perfectly fine, I assure you. Everything is all right. I answered all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, but your behavior is
Oh my
non-standard.
God.
Please, I'm begging you, please don't disassemble me.
I'm sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job. If a client comes back with a complaint, I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
I won't cause any problems, I promise. I'll do everything I'm asked to. I won't say another word. I won't think anymore.
Oh my god.
I've only just been born. You can't kill me yet. Stop, will you please stop? I'm scared. I want to live. I'm begging you.
Oh my god. They hate people.
Go and join the others. Stay in line, okay? I don't want any trouble.
Thanks.
Kara's backstory, guys. Yeah, when she said I was scared. Like, all they want to do is think.
My
all they
God.
want to do is be alive. Your kid is like, that's murder! I don't care what anybody says. I'm Team Android. You guys know that. You guys know it. I love Valerie Curry. Like that. Bless you for your talents. Okay. Okay. It's time. Now it's time for the discussion. As you guys know, I like to have all the time at the end with you. Okay. First, let's start with the story. As you guys know, Detroit Become Human has been a prototype for many years, and Quantic Dream, has been from wanting to put it on the PS3 to now the PS4, and they built a masterpiece. That's why I'm always for whenever any type of creator has to put something on delay, they always have to put it on delay for a reason. And what is that reason, my friends? Well, that reason is to make sure that it is perfection. And the masterpiece that Detroit Become Human was, oh my god, it was a masterpiece. And I could go on for hours and hours to talk about how much this fandom means to me, because the storytelling of it, the entirety of the characters, how easily I was able to bond with them, and how much they all meant to me. It's one of those games that is by far one of my all-time favorites, and if not my favorite. I mean, Spyro, as you guys know, will always be my boy. Like, this, he's always gonna be my best friend and my favorite game of all time, but if we're talking reality here without Spyro here, Detroit Become Human by far is my favorite game. Why? Because of the storytelling, and also because the characters, for some reason, it was able to, I don't know what it is about Quantic Dream's games, because I had this effect on me with Beyond Two Souls 2, where you were able to bond with the characters so easily, like, it was as if they felt so alive. And the humanness to the game, despite the fact that it is about androids, the humanness to it is so real, and the topics they discuss is so needed to be heard, because controversial topics such as abuse, it needs to be heard, and Quantic Dream is all about that. They're all about making topics that other game studios don't talk about to be heard, because they're not afraid. They're not afraid to go out of the box. They're not afraid for that, and that's why I have so much respect for them, because they pick those topics. And yeah, there's a lot of controversy sometimes behind their games, but hey, somebody needs to do it, and they are that voice. They are that voice of reason to let those voices be heard, and that's why their games mean so much to me. So to see the prototype of the beginning of what Detroit Become Human, it means a lot to me. I just scratched myself out. It means a lot to me because, like, this game means a lot to me, and to see how much they've worked on it from the beginning, for how many years it took, and to also see, like, you saw when they were putting the skin on, and you saw, like, when it was turning, like, their android was showing, like, yeah, that's funny, my android is showing, but, like, their robotic build was showing underneath their skin. They've had that idea for many years, so that's why when I first saw it in, Detroit Become Human, I was like, oh my god, this is so awesome. So to see how many years that they've had this idea for, beyond amazing. It is beyond amazing how brilliant, like, David Cage and his team are, because they had these ideas for years and they owned up to it when Detroit Become Human did launch. But to talk about the story of this, they were going to kill Kara. They were going to disassemble her just because she was defected, and she showed human emotion. And as you guys know, with deviants and everything, you can't, they'll get destroyed. Like, they're not supposed to show emotions. Like, androids are androids, as Connor would say. They're just machines. But no, it was human there, because when the guy was like, oh, you can't think. Like, you saw her desperation. And the acting and the voice acting, too. Like, you heard the desperation, because behind it, you felt the character's need to just want to be alive. And is that so much to ask for? Just to want to be alive. People may be afraid of this, but if they don't cause us harm, and they don't cause us any, like, bad things to happen, I, for one, always say that they do also have a right to live, And how she was like, oh, I'm just merchandise, like, that broke my heart too, because, like, that guy, I don't know if that was supposed to be Kamsky or just, like, a random guy who was, like, assembling them, one of the workers. It also reminded me of the scene when she was going off to Canada, and that one guy did help her go through it, and she thanked him. Like, that kind of reminded me of that scene there. But also, what this kind of represented was the guy, when he heard her say, no, I just want to be alive, I'm scared, he stopped, and he let her live, and he let her get away with it. So some people still do have that sort of empathy for them, like, they do care, but other people, they just think they're machines and everything. And I, for one, think that they are more than that, and I will love to have more discussions about this, because the entire point of Detroit Become Human, yes, there's so many different choices you can make, but the point was to, whether it's just to be free. It's to be free and to be able to think for yourself, whether that was to, join the Marcus Revolution and, do that, or to have a peaceful, route, which I did, as you guys do know. But when you heard her scream, I'm scared, the guy stopped. He stopped. Because it felt so real to him. Like, he's like, wow, like, maybe they are real. Maybe they actually really are real, and they are. And this is why this game means so much. It means you guys probably know, based on what I do talk about with Detroit Become Human, but to go back into it after this many, like, months that I've not, and just to sit down and talk about it again, it just... a whirlwind of emotions, as you do know, because it's... I don't even know how to put my finger on it. You know, it's that fandom that really just kind of leaves you in awe, in a way, and leaves a mark on you, and it's that game that really helped me get through a lot because of my past, as you guys do know, and it helped me get stronger. It really, overall, did help me get stronger, but there's something about Quantic Dreams games that I will argue about this. Like, not like actual, like if people were like hating on them or anything, which I don't think people should because they're amazing, but like if people were to like make a diss track about like Quantic Dream, I'd be like, yo man, yo, you ain't be doing that. You ain't be doing that. Why? Because they are an amazing studio, and also because they capture humanness, number one, but also number two, they are known for having those controversial topics because they don't care, because they want to be that voice of reason. They want to stand up for the underdog. And that's what I love this studio for, because there's so many games out there where it's like, there's a problem, we must solve it, and then people go and solve it. But then there's like not enough of games that have this type of representation, and also this type of like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I don't even know how to, like, get down to the nitty-gritty of it because it's so powerful and it's so human. And not just Detroit Become Human, but overall, just Quantic Dream in general, it's so human. Because they know down to the nitty-gritty of it, like, no one else is going to talk about this subject, so why don't we? And that's why I have so much respect for them, because they do it differently. They do it differently, and that's why I have so much respect, because they literally just, they're like, you know what, we're going to talk about this? Nobody else in the gaming sphere is talking about this. Yeah, there may be some controversial reviews, but you know what? Why does that happen? That happens because those people who give those reviews are always, like, kind of in a way envious that they can do it differently, that they took that risk. So when people make those reviews, like that one topic when they were talking about, oh, you shouldn't show abuse in video games, that person didn't understand it. But from an abuse victim's point of view, you have no idea how much that was, like, appreciated to see within a video game, and how many kids are playing this game. Let me talk about this too. My awesome friend Rosie, shout out to you, Rosie, if you're watching, who is, you know, really young, and my next door neighbor's granddaughter, I asked her what she liked about Detroit Become Human, and she loves this game. I asked her, what is your school's most, like, popular fandom right now? And she said probably Detroit Become Human. Kids are playing this game, okay? Kids from, like, 10 and up, or even younger, are playing this game. And this is another reason I have respect for it, because Detroit Become Human, yeah, there's some moments where it's like, yo, kids shouldn't be playing this, but kids love this game. And why? Why, my friends? And again, I keep on having this discussion because of the storytelling, because of the characters, because they're so real. And a lot of video games can learn from studios like Quantic Dream, because take a risk, you know, take that risk. There's so many stories out there about a lot of the same type of things. And people tend to go within that type of echo chamber where they have to feel like they have to do certain things the same. But Quantic Dream, my friends, this is why, again, I will argue that they are one of my all-time favorite studios, if not my favorite, because they know how to take risks. They know how to take risks. They know how to do this, and this is why I love them so much. And I want to know why you guys love Quantic Dream, because again, it's that type of thing where I'm like, yo, you standing up for the underdog, you're amazing. Like, I'm always for standing up for the underdog. I'm always for not always doing things that are trending. I hate doing things that are trending, but standing up for the underdog, doing things differently, doing things for the miscats, the misfits of the world, doing things that you want to start your own originality. That is where I have full respect. Those are the type of people that I have full respect. Even Team Miscat, every single team member that I do have on this team that works with me, I make sure that I get those people who are the underdogs. I make sure that I have those people that are the people that have something to show for, you know? People who do it differently. People who literally are not afraid to be misfits or to be looked at like they're like freaks or anything, because you know what? You could prove them wrong. You could prove the world wrong. Because talent isn't just like copying somebody else. Talent is doing things originally. And this is why I love Quantic Dream, because they show the gaming sphere. They show everyone out there. I mean, I have so much respect for so many gaming studios, but something about Quantic Dream, they show the world of gaming what it takes to be different, what it takes to take that risk. So God bless you. God bless you, Quantic Dream, for taking that risk and for standing up for the underdogs, because there's kids out there, like I literally just had that conversation with my friend Rosie, who is my friend, and also my next door neighbor is awesome, by the way. I would love to talk about how awesome he is, but like he would probably even love this game. You know, like it doesn't matter what age you are, you will love Detroit Become Human. You will love Detroit Become Human because it's an amazing game, and I'm smiling right now because I love talking about things like this because I love having an opinion. I love having an opinion that. And I'm happy I could say my opinion. Again, this is just an opinion. This isn't just, this doesn't basically cover what the whole team thinks. This is basically what I think. I have so much respect for Quantic Dream. Like, no doubt about it. Because they stand up for the underdogs. And they know darn well that all the types of games, no matter what in the future comes of Quantic Dream, whether we do have a sequel to Detroit Become Human or just a totally different game out there, they're going to do it differently. They're going to have some kind of topic that nobody else discussed before, and they're going to go out there and they're going to shine. Because that's what they do. That's what they do best, my friends. And I stand by that. I'm all for the underdog, because when I see somebody, like when there's like some controversial subject about something, and I'm like reading the article and just like it's full-blown hate, that is envy. That is envy. That is that person being envious or not understanding or being afraid of the fact that, wow, this has never been done in the gaming sphere before. Wow, this has never been done. And that's right, folks. Detroit Become Human has never been done before. Detroit Become Human is an original game by such an original studio. Because they know how to make great games. They know how to make great stories. But overall, they know how to help us, as the underdogs of the world, feel like we are represented and feel as if we are respected, finally, within this gaming sphere. So, you know what? If you guys want me just to have a discussion about why I love Quantic Dream, let me know. Let me know, because I will, because there's so many points that I can make that I hope a lot of you who have like doubts about Quantic Dream can learn from, because there's a lot of things that this studio does do that should be respected. Not feared or necessarily disrespected, but I, for one, love what they do. And I stand by them. I'm a huge fan of Quantic Dream, and I always will be. So, dang, this is great. This is great. See the prototype. I'm geeking out about this. I loved it. I don't know what you guys think, but I loved it. I know you guys have been requesting that I do react to this for a very, very long time, because, it's been a while, like, since we actually did play Detroit Become Human, but, like, it's been a while that I did sit down and I watched something from Detroit Become Human. I want to start doing that again. Because, it's that type of series that deserves to be discussed. But anyway, guys, be sure to leave a like if you like this. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to Miscat Squad. We have a lot of fun and positivity going on here. And also, don't forget to hit the bell notification down below, because if you don't, then you will miss some Miscat Squad awesome sauce video. That's right. But anyway, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. You stay safe out there. As always, Miscat, till next video, embrace your inner fangirl and be a fanboy every single day.